Hello everybody, my name is Childmaker. This is the Wargame Cup 2012, brought to you by Eugen Systems and Intel. And today I have a little bit of a treat for you from the tournament. We have a fairly high-rated match in the round 2. And this one is between the blue player, around 1900 ELO, representing the Pact. His name is Zombiepigman. And we have a second Pact player in the red, also 1900 ELO. His name is REDDQ. Of course, I have casted one match from REDDQ so far, none from Zombiepigman, and I have no idea who wins this one. So it's going to be pretty exciting to see what someone of a high level stature will do. Of course, we've seen a lot of weird, wonky strategies on this map. People favor different styles and strategies. There are, of course, 2 openings here, so there's a lot of opportunities for positioning there. There's also a very big middle section here called India, and India will be the battleground for usually most of this game just because of its strategic 4-point importance. And then we have entry points circling the entire map, which is a little bit scary because it means that a person can actually just move their entry point at any point in time to get closer to the enemy's bases, and they gain the upper hand. It creates a very, very viable strategic situaciones. And it's also pack versus pack, which is interesting. It's 2 high-level pack players, and maybe the only high-level pack players in the tournament, which I cannot confirm. I'm sure there are others, but there are not many high-level pack players. So one of these guys will go. That'll be a pretty big hit for the tournament as far as pack playing goes. And lots of infantry here from REDDQ to start off, and it's good that his name is REDDQ and he's red. Also lots of infantry from Zombiepigman, going for what I consider to be fairly standard play. Of course, infantry do very, very well on this map. We have Motschützens unloading against some of these Spoos and some Motostrelkis. Motschützens, of course, getting bested into this little town here. Securing a lot of these town pass becomes very important. Both players have in fact settled on the middle, and it moves lots of infantry along the crazy forest. And the battle for the edges continues, and this is just what I call very good high level play. These are all very cheap, but what they do is they make it so that the enemy cannot do a crazy flanking move around the side from, say, let's say from north south Alpha, following this path, Foxtrot going along the side, and then sliding in the back here and hitting along this back area here where it's all kind of open. And the same can be said about north, just moving along this northern path and then boom, side sweep. It happens all the time, and these 2 players are not going to let that happen to them. And of course, seeing as this is a higher level game and that Fold the Gap might be one of the most boring maps in the game to watch, there's going to be a lot of small moves like this little support vehicle, a Su-12254, unloading onto this Spoo. Does he in fact know it's there? No, he's actually using the fire position command because he has a feeling it is there. Combat level 2. He's been hitting some very, very positive hits on the Spoo. The Grenzer moves into this building here, into a little safe house. And up north here we have a little bit of attack. Looks like a Motschützen, 2 Motschützen squads gunning down a single squad here of BTRs, and looks like this Motschützen might just go as well. Ooh, it kills a support vehicle. That's quite big. Zombiepigman doing very, very well. 4 ZPZU squads come in. This should be enough, but oh my god, their health is very low. Looks like they'll go down as well. Look at these hero Motschützens giving Zombiepigman a huge, huge lead. And we see another small infantry battle going on here. Grenzer's getting pushed out. Grenzer, of course, not particularly a great unit for attacking with, but are a great unit for getting information. This single group of Motostrelki look like they're able to control or defeat a lot of these Grenzers, but is being pushed back as there are 10 units here fighting with their guns, shooting. Look at these cute little hats. Wish my army had a cute little hat like that. No, 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 we're British. We are Canadians. We got crappy uniforms. So the Motostrelkis are pushed back into the forest. Nothing really has happened here. There is a pretty sizable 120 point lead for Zombiepigman. This came from this fairly large misstep over here, and or not actually over here with the Motschützens but there's not something that's too big for REDDQ to come back. A big push of infantry coming along the side here. These BTR-60 Pi versus BTR-60 Pi. The Moto Strelkies have been deployed, so they'll be able to catch off some of these SPOs, and of course they'll unload their cargo. But oh my god, he's moving out of the way just in time, and will he get one? No, he's just moving them out of these woods. These enemies are successfully moving around for the flank. Looks like the command, another command. REDDQ has made another command. He's going for Alpha as well, and looks like the same has happened for Zombiepigman. Once both players realize that nobody's doing a crazy all-in, they've in fact gone for the extra income, and there's a lot of infantry just moving along the side. We have a transport helicopter with no cargo. It just has 20 bullets. Are you kidding me? A 20 bullet helicopter? What can that possibly do against this much infantry? So the map is relatively dead even. We'll have Hotel and Golf going to Zombiepigman, Bravo and Alpha going to REDDQ, and India in dispute. Now down here looks like we have somewhat of an engagement. Oh my god, this is a big one. Lots of Moto Strelkies versus Moto Strelkies, and looks like the Moto Strelkies will win. No, but seriously, REDDQ is going to own its face in right there. Boom. 10 whole points. Wowzers. Of course, the big story will be the success or failure. Oh, running out of fuel here. We have some infantry, but yes, the success or failure will be these infantry groups, and we'll see what they're going to be used for. He does have a recon helicopter coming in. This one, of course, has no ammunition, so it's just for spotting. And, oh, we have a big push. Lots of Machutens, just clearing out Machutens. Of course, there's a nice arc array, some Spetsnaz here for spotting. We have a little Zebzizu battle here with some Machutens. Machutens are going to be able to clean up a lot of these transport vehicles, which is going to be good. And looks like some Moto Strelkies have taken position here on a reinforcement point for nobody. Moto Strelkies catching another little flanking group from REDDQ. Oh, sorry, that's the protection of the flanking, is it? No, it's actually a flanking group. Holy, how did I miss that? Looks like REDDQ has in fact gone for a crazy flank, and it was caught, and just enough forces really to deal with this. These VPZUs are not exactly a great warfighter, as they're getting chased down by a very small platoon of Moto Strelkies. Zombiepigman still has a 200-point lead on REDDQ, and we can see the pains of that opening maneuver just still crumbling. Everyone, infantry everywheres. And like I said, this will be a lot of infantry wars. Both players generally try to bank resources so they can go for big giant pushes, and also get some units that'll kind of break the siege. But as they see the other units getting units, often they will get units of their own. So you see a lot of these stalemating positions, and as long as nobody's getting a lot of units, and we see here that REDDQ is in fact getting lots of units. As long as that doesn't happen, there's usually tons of opportunities. There's a SPO just sitting on the road here. I wonder if it got rooted there. And we have a Machutsen just in the woods here. It's not a terrible position, because any kind of move through this area here will be immediately shut down. And what happened here at Alpha? That's weird. Oh, he's actually only just getting the command into position. He's moving the command into a better position, I see. Or what? Oh, he's actually going for Foxtrot, looks like. What a crazy move. Of course, this area is very fortified, and this will give him a slight increase in economy, giving him higher quality and more troops to help him win those battles. Oh, this poor empty Scott transport, which is doing nothing but spotting all the reinforcements coming in, and a lot of infantry, a lot of vehicles for Zombiepigman. This SPO just bothers me. So yeah, not too much going on right now. There's 25 whole minutes left in the game. Holy crap. That is a long time. Let's speed this game up and see if anything happens. Oh, we in fact see the SPO here is going to get eliminated. And it looks like the Scott will also get eliminated. Yes, just the Scott. So really no big losses there. Just small vehicles. You know, mostly a loss of ammunition more than a point here. This has been a lot of ammunition. He's gone through how many rounds? 200 rounds per vehicle? This one's gone 600 rounds trying to destroy this poor Scot. Wow, that was expensive. Alright. So we can see here that REDDQ is in fact pushed forward, trying to take Foxtrot, pressing this advantage of units he has around here. And he actually has another command coming out. Wow, that is a high economy game. That means this game at some point will in fact blow up. We saw some infantry pushing along the flank here, and this is the real worry. This is why you really want to cover a lot of roads. Going in here, wanting to snipe this command. He's immediately pulling back his Moschutzens and Motostrelkis to try and protect this command. Now, of course, the zombie needs to pull his army upward into this to try and really get a good grounding on this BRDM command. These tank destroyers, of course, not going to be too useful in this regard. The Motostrelkis, or those Motostrelcies, not their Motostrelkis, are deployed. And it looks like it has in fact been caught in time. However, lots of artillery fire on this location. We have another Motostrelki here getting bombarded by a transport helicopter. And this might cost Zombiepigman a lot if any of the artillery shots are at all lucky. All of his infantry have been zoned to a very specific location. The VPZUs unloading of the Motostrelkis. It looks like they will in fact clean it up. Tank destroyer, a little bit behind for the race. Gonna go like sup. Yeah, I'm here, but I'm not going any further than this. Of course, this tank destroyer only has the anti-tank rounds, doesn't have rockets. Makes it a little more useful against his infantry, but not useful enough. So it looks like this little push by Zombiepigman has been thwarted, but whoa, here comes what I was talking about, the big giant push forward of infantry. The infantry have now secured this northern half and can in fact move forward and wipe out this command because all of the army of REDDQ has been shifted off to the eastern bank here, and that's exactly what he's doing. He's pushing forward with everything, and the command is forced to retreat immediately as there's just way too much here for him. And he just might be able to get, let's go into the Zombiepigman vision, see if he can get it. He might be just right clicking on it right now because he can actually see it as everything is retreating, absolutely everything. Did he get the command? The command is still on the run, and looks like he has in fact secured the middle location for himself, giving him a fairly sizable economic advantage. And now there's this crazy surplus command here, which of course has to go somewhere. Everything is stopping to try and defend this command from leaving. We have some tank destroyers coming along the side on a very, very crazy and profitable push by Zombiepigman. Motostrelkis coming, just trying to slow this stuff down, just trying to protect this command. There's a BTR 6PAI going after the command, and there's tons of stuff to try and snipe this as he continues moving forward, chasing down the command. It might just be time for him to stop though. He might actually be able to get this transport helicopter as well. That'd be pretty good. And yep, he's in fact going to get this transport. If he can get this scout, that's a big one. That's a 100-pointer right there. Pretty sure it's a 100-pointer. That's a 65-pointer. That's still a lot. And that's exactly what he's going for. He's unloading onto the scout, which of course is pretty low on fuel right now. Can probably make it home in time. But very, very good push for Zombiepigman. He has taken the middle location. And now there's an extra command on the map for REDDQ. And he really needs to figure out a place where to put it. It looks like he might try to go for Delta. So it looks like REDDQ's economic advantage has shrunk quite a bit as well. He's basically going to be even now. Well, he's going to be 1 point behind with an extra command of the map, so also less units. And this is why you need artillery, just stuff like this. Like, look how much Moschutzens, Motostrelkis, Spetsnaz, lots of infantry. What can I say? That's the way to go. So now with such a massive lead, the shoe is actually on the foot of REDDQ. He needs to put together some sort of big attack, something huge to deal with this. But whoa, 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 whoa. We are seeing another wave of infantry going for this flank here. Might not be as successful. It's hard to tell. Already winding up are these spews. But they can't fully wind up for some reason. Maybe because of line of sight. And here they come. This is going to be mad. Already in position, and he just needs to dump them. They're unloading as we speak, and boom, motor stroke is deployed. Oh god, the command is pulled immediately. He knows to do that. And looks like we also have a rocket fire from some transport helicopter supporting. This one actually does get cleaned up, and the command is in fact safe here. So very, very good defense by REDDQ. Very good reflexes. He's going to need to make up another 400 points though, and he's got 17 minutes to do it. He needs to muster up something crazy, something awesome. And it can't be artillery, because artillery is chance-based right now. And the map is looking very blue. I don't know if you noticed this. Very blue map right now. Well, here comes the mustering I was talking about. It's actually going to be a lot of infantry. 4, 8, 11. Lots of recons coming down the side here. 2 recons, 1's down. And it could be a fairly sizable infantry push. Ooh, no, he's got a bad rally point here. Oh, I see. He's actually going to try and go for these guys in the woods here. Here it comes. A big, big push of infantry going straight south. Looks like it might just try to bustle its way through. If it can hit a command, that would be awesome. The command, of course, is all the way in the southern flank here. And the Conquerors are actually here to help clean up some of these vehicles. And it's actually Pietr's Mix, which are a relatively cheap unit. He captured the FOB and all the colos, which is pretty sizable as far as effect go. Artillery are pounding this location. And of course, infantry is against artillery. And looks like he's going to continue trying to push forward. Looks like it might have been shut down. We have some Spetsnaz here trying to help clean up some of these units. And yeah, he lost the FOB, but it looks like he's cleaned up and profited quite heavily from this defense. Zombiepigman is forcing the retreat of REDDQ, who is clustered, scattered. And wow, Zombiepigman really just letting loose on REDDQ, who has in fact lost his entire army. And this is actually it for REDDQ. Looks like REDDQ is out of the tournament. So I'll be keeping this on fast forward mode no matter what happens here. No matter what exciting play happens, no matter how much beeping happens here. It looks like this transport helicopter might go down, but no, artillery does in fact bail it out and smashes that location in. And yeah, it looks like REDDQ is going to be at the tournament. Kind of a surprise. He was, of course, one of these favored players for the tournament, and it's just unfortunate that he had to hit Zombiepigman in his second round. So it looks like Zombiepigman will be a guy to watch, because some of these attacks he did with infantry are very, very devastating. His defenses were pretty key, and maybe it's a fluke. Maybe it's just that this map is infantry heavy, and Zombiepigman's good with infantry, and REDDQ is good with tanks. Possible. Who knows? It's hard to say. We'll see you in round 3 when Zombiepigman faces another opponent and see what he does. Because I definitely will be watching this guy's games. Maybe random mirages or artillery. Oh my god, did he just get he just got a command there. Did you see that? He just got a command with an artillery shot. Total fluke, total luck. And REDDQ really just trying his hardest to get this game, but by now I'm pretty sure he already knows that he's out. Going right for the command. The command is pulled just in time. Lots of TO-55 flankers here. And lots of tanks as well. Tanks, of course, are just running down the line. I don't know if he's trying to lose on purpose now or what, but this is very unusual tactics from REDDQ. Maybe just the pressure. In fact, REDDQ says, screw it. I'm behind 4,900 points now. Literally, I'm behind 4,000 points. I'm done. So yeah, you know, Zombiepigman moves on to the next round. Scary opponent. We'll see what we can do next time. Thank you guys for watching.